Hello, good evening und willkommen to another livestream with me, your master, your driver, your slave driver. I will drown you all. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Probably. Anyway, welcome to another stream. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna build a super dense park tonight. Probably just one stream though. It's urban park. It's not very big. Maybe two. Who knows? Let's start though with a little drink. Ah, nice. I also have to drown guest 69 and apparently know where Lampegat is. You know, that sounds like a Dutch place name, so I'm gonna say South Africa. Urban Jungle. Wait, no, not Urban Jungle, Urban Park. I think I've added attractions. Yeah, there we go, Urban Park. A tiny park has done a deal with a nearby town to allow expansion through the town itself. The objective to have at least 1,000 guests in your park at the end of October, year 3, with a park rating of at least 600. And the park is pretty much full from the start. I would hate to live in that town. I mean, this is fine. I mean, I guess if you lived right next to it, the merry-go-round music would make you a little bit mad. Other than that, it's fine, you know. What we're gonna do later ain't so fine. Hey, thank you for the 26 months. Duvel. Sorry, Duvel? What? Major Geeks. Wrong name. Thank you for the 26 months. More than 2 years now. Yes. Okay, do we have a guest 60 nights in the park? No, but we'll get one. We'll get one. Let's start by making a drowning pond. The inhabitants are about to have some regrets about that permit. No, you don't understand, right? The inhabitant didn't get a say. It's the mayor who lives somewhere not near, who signed that deal, made all the money, and doesn't have any of the disadvantages of it. That's how it works. Okay, what rides do we have available? What shops and stalls do we have available? We charge for the entry, I believe. Or can we do either? We can do either. Okay, the fact that that's on 3... How is that ever on 3? Yeah, I have the price manager enabled. How is a Ferris wheel on 3? That's high. Anyway. Okay, so we charge for that. That means I do want to give myself the cash machine. Other than that, we have food, we have drink, we have toilet, we have info. Yeah, we don't need shops and stalls. We don't need water rides either, because we already have 2 good ones. I would like a motion sim. Ooh, we have a spiral slide. That's nice. I know why I have these 2 saved. Same reason I have this one saved. I don't remember why I have this thing saved with all the red path. Okay, the question is... How do we make the most of this? Well, first off, we're gonna make this flat. You still haven't answered the question correctly. I mean, outside of guessing either the Netherlands or Belgium, I wouldn't know. You know, there are a lot of countries on Earth that it could be. And I'm not really in the mood to go buy all of them. It's the carnival name for Eindhoven. Ah. I would never have guessed. I don't do carnival. Is it carnival right now? Yeah, we shall put that there. Honestly, this is all a terrible idea. Yeah, this needs to be one higher. Can put that there. You can't even buy land. You can. You can. Okay, so it is Carnival and it is also Mardi Gras. I know Mardi Gras is like a New Orleans thing. Alright. Wait, what do you mean right exit in the way? What do you mean right exit in the way? We are above the right exit. Is this a Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 right exit or something? Is it because we're playing in RCT1, it's 1 unit taller? Yeah, I just replaced it and it's no longer in the way. It's a Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 right exit. It's taller. Hang on, let me replace this building as well. And those of the Ferris wheel. There we go. In RCT1, the exit building and the entrance building were 1 unit taller. And, well, you saw that here. I did not expect that. I really did not. Could that be considered a bug? Perhaps. We should advertise. Now, you know what we should do? We should buy some land. Go there. And build some coaster there. So let's see. We can buy... Yeah, I kind of shot myself in the foot by building this thing here. Hang on, this thing needs to be moved. Needs to be 1 higher. This is all a massive mess. It needs to be another 1 higher. We just have way too little space here to kind of do anything. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'll build a drink stall later, I guess. Okay, I am gonna, like, move this queue line a bit. There we go. Okay, now we can... I don't know how good an idea that is. Perhaps it's a better idea to do that. Because then we can go there. Yes, we can. Okay, we should have a guest 69 by now. Oh, it... Why does it continue counting upwards? It used to not do that. No, you know what? We just restarted 1000. I'll drown guest 1069. It used to restart at 1 in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 scenarios. Or maybe that's only vanilla? I don't know. Let's buy all this. It's not... oops, I just bought something there. It's not cheap. Wait a minute. There are tiles here that we can purchase both as construction rights and as actual land tiles. Look at that. Some of these, I'd say about 12, are purchasable as both. That's a rip-off. Okay, I now own this entire bit. There's also a bit there, and a bit here, and a bit here, and a bit there that we can... It's all very, very scattered, right? It'll stay as low to the ground as possible to save some money. Alright, what I want here is a microcaster. Exactly one of those. Although we need one more tile actually. Let's sell on the right photos. No, we need actually a station tile because these are RCT1 trains. What do you mean foot? Okay, this is weird, right? This sometimes happens. You try to build over footpath and sometimes it'll say footpath in the way. What do you mean footpath in the way? I mean, yeah, there's footpath there, but I can just build over it. And I believe that's a vanilla thing, because I've been seeing that for ages. But it's weird, right? Name the park. Alright, what do you want to name it? Urban Hell? Oh, there we go, 960. And we can advertise for it as well. 00000. What a name. Free entry to the park? No, we don't charge anyway. Any footpath that came from a pre-built would trigger it. Really? Well, that's a bug. Should report that. Depression land. What do you mean depression? There are bright colors, loud sounds. It should be called overstimulation land or anti-people with ADHD land. Okay, so what if we build that way? Because then we can build that there. Ooh, that's immediately popular. Oh, and of course we need one of those, which can fit nicely there. Ooh, hell yeah, people are already paying through the nose for this. Oppression land, that might be taken a different way. I'll just theme it after a certain country at a certain time. If we name it that. You know what I really appreciate? You got these highs, right? And they're just the highs itself. There's no garden attached to it. But by the use of different fences and bushes and flowers and reeds and whatever, and the mining theme, there is quite a good variation of gardens here. I like the disgusting barrel and dirt in that one backyard. Yeah, this person doesn't take very good care of their backyard. And these are a few larger ones. These are all very, very small. No space for a backyard there. And these are some of the richer folks. And these are also larger homes. These are freestanding Mostly freestanding. What are they called? Townhomes? I don't know. They're just highs. Or if house becomes heist, should home become heim? In plural. You got a lot of bushes and, you know, trees and whatnot. It's a really nice little town. These are some of the most boring gardens I've ever seen, though. Not very imaginative people living there. This one's slightly interesting. Yeah, got a fence halfway through a different section. Still quite boring, though. This is the largest garden of them all. This is where the mayor lives. And this is a lot of the same. Ooh, we got some kind of... I thought it was maybe a little communal garden, but no, they're just private gardens. I like this one. This is flower beds, which will never be watered unless it rains. Alright, back to the park. This thing is already churning out money. It's already made 2k. That's rather quick, I'd say. Okay, can we force another ride out of here? I don't think so, unless we get the maze. Do we have the maze? We don't have the maze. Okay, we just got a stand-up coaster. We have a wild mice, which is very nice. I appreciate that. You know what, we don't really need the ads for now. All the queue lines are full. So any more advertising, it's just a waste of money. If you place a handyman there, will it water the flower beds? I think so. Let's see, I need sandbox mode for that, because it's outside of the park. Oh, land not owned by park. Hang on, I'll quickly give my... I mean, obviously, if it's... I can't place a handyman there, but yeah, it would. Obviously. Hey, thank you for the 25 months. Jarr, snel. I do appreciate that. How about a mechanic? And one entertainer. You know, just in case we do get the maze, I do want to keep some open space here, so that we can build a maze there. Fire all my staff. How predictable. Luckily, we don't need much staff yet. No broken down rides. Not a lot of pukies. Alright, time to go up. I actually did... Hang on, let me show you. I did a video on Urban Park a long... Oh, saved that in the wrong folder. Wait, did I? Yeah. On Urban Park a very long time ago, where I beat it with no ads and no land bod. And that video did surprisingly well. I should still have it. Yep, this is it. It's got the merry-go-rounds underground. Oops, there we go. And it's a massive, it's just a brick, isn't it? Oh yeah, we definitely don't have guest 24 anymore. We're starting off at nearly 1,000. We're starting off at 923. So 24 ain't happening, mate. Getting another roller coaster. When are we gonna get a flat ride? Like either a thrill or a gentle ride. Because I would like one. 924. I mean, we're starting at 923, but then we're skipping a few. So that's also not going to happen. Unfortunately. Okay, we should build a wild mice coaster here, right? Why do I have the feeling I say right a lot? Well, probably because I do. Right. Yeah, we do need a drop of 6 meters, so there's that. 1,000. Do we have 1,000? We don't. We don't have 1,000. Unfortunately. A 1,024. We do have 2 to the power 10. And we have a nice big drowning pond available here now. Bye bye. See ya never. A while ago, I was with my brother at the train museum in Utrecht. Have any of you ever been there? It's rather nice. Or rather, the Railway Museum it's called. If you ever have a chance to go, you should go. They have a lot of old trains there from before the 1900s. And, you know, all that kind of stuff. We should go around there. Did you see Thomas the Tank Engine? Not quite, no. Thomas was busy. They had a lot of cool things there. They had like some kind of path that when you walked it, you were kind of through the history of the earliest kind of railways, which, you know, mining railways and that kind of stuff. It was rather interesting. Okay, now I need to find paths. Now, a way to get paths to above this. If I ever get to go to the Netherlands, I'll put it on the list of things to do. Well, if you're just in the Netherlands for a little bit, I wouldn't put it at the top of things you need to do, to be honest. Like, it's good, but it's not that special. If you're here for any extended amount of time, then sure, go for it. Okay, what I of course can do is go up like that. Okay, we're at least connected now. That's good. There's a dead end here. Can we somehow get that there? Well, there's the spiral slide in the way. Oh, we're already at the right level? Oh, right. Well, that helps. Okay, that's connected all now. That's good. There's some space left over here, which we're never going to be able to use. Unfortunately. It would be really useful, this space, if there was a ride which had, like, the station at the top and then went downwards. Like, let's say, an inverse spiral slide. top of the list for me is Walibi, Efteling and Toverland. So, theme parks. Makes sense. We can build a spiral slide, we just can't use it. The thing is, even if we build it on this level, we can't build any path from it, right? Because we're kind of stuck. We can all build one path from it, but not more. It's a really bad space, this. I just need a maze. Although the maze doesn't have a high enough support limit to go there. The maze's support limit is absolutely awful. Spiral slides can't break down, can they? I believe they can. I believe they can. Not entirely. Well, yeah, they can. Look at that guy in... Oh! Yeah, he's there forever. Can't even click on him. I can't even click on that. Oh, wait, it's guest 9:30. There we go. Leaving the park. No, thou shalt never leave. Thou shalt be a good boy and stay there for the rest of thou's life. Okay, I can't stand that bit not being used. There we go, that's better. Wait, we have some space left there. There we go. I mean, why specifically is the Efteling bad, Mr. Vedros? I haven't heard anything about it. Not that I specifically keep in the loop about it. Hey, thank you for the 2 months, Jason. Ooh, I can hire staff again. The new version of the bench guy, merry-go-round guy. Yeah, we can name him that. It was guest 9:30. Oh, that's one of the earliest guests as well. There we go. I love the smell of guest torture in the afternoon. So do I, Carrie, so do I. Although, I love it any time of day, not just the afternoon. Okay, the problem right now with flat rides is that we might be able to fit... Yeah, okay, this one has a lot of space left, just that the ship I wanted to build is a little bit on the tall side. Okay, that still doesn't fit. The motion sim would help massively here. I need a motion sim. I really do. You know what? We have enough roller coasters. I want smaller, gentle rides. Change the queue line of the spinny thing. It's still gonna be complicated. It's fine for now. Safest park in the country. Hell yeah. Absolutely super mega ultra safe. Will this dense park have double penetration in it as well? Right. Well, 2 guests just penetrated the water surface. which you could count. Too much broken building, making the stuff ugly, and maintenance. Not worth the entry and parking fee. You don't need a parking fee if you go by public transit. Although then you have a public transit fee. So you pay up either way. And we'll open you. Alright, time to build a coaster here. By the way, I'm really excited for this week, well, coming weekend, because we'll have the Speed Skating World Championships. World Single Distance Championships, to be precise. Later in the season, we'll have the World All-Round and Sprint Championships, which are very special because I will be attending. With a friend, I'll be going to the World All-Round and Sprint Championships in Insel in early March. Speed skating, mark your bingo cards. Absolutely. I did my last commentary of the season last weekend. And done for the season now. And maybe I'll do it again next season, but probably not. I just need enough space. I think this just about works. And then brakes. There we go. This can be a good launched. 2 laps, because why not? Long-time YouTube viewer, happy to catch a stream. Welcome, Cheesy OG. the brakes with the launch, with the double launch is kind of awkward. But it works. It does work, absolutely. Are you trying to make a 10 plus excitement coaster? Hell no. Not in this park. Alright, there's your queue line. And that's a much better color. That's garish. Remove brakes and make it do 2 laps. If I remove the brakes, I have to remove a station piece. Which is fine, because we've already hit the maximum train length anyway. And make it do 2 laps. It's already doing 2 laps. But yeah, I can remove the brakes. Let's do 3 laps. I mean, that will not give it 10 excitement, not even close, but that's also not what I'm shooting for. It's going rather fast. Add a photo section. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we have space for that. Okay, how fast is it going here? Oh, we can go faster. 96. Full speed, baby. And yeah, we're testing it again. This must not be a comfortable ride. But the guests chose it themselves. It's their own fault if they're going to die. I am not to blame. You know, it does actually go through the thing 3 times and it'll take pictures 3 times. So there are 3 different pictures of every guest. Whoops, it's a little bit on the intense side. We'll go down to 2 laps then. Because it was at nearly 11 intensity. Yeah, we should charge 3 for the photo section. I wonder how many different quotes we already have that amount to me in some way saying, hey, their death is their own fault. I got nothing to do with it. Gotta be at least a dozen, right? It might not be death. I mean, the word death isn't in the one you just added either. Could be die, could be perish, could be injured. Not necessarily death, but yeah, same idea. It could be a lot. I just thought of something. I did not mute my Discord incoming call notification or sound. I always do that during the streams. Just did it. In case someone decides to call me during a stream. Then you guys don't hear it if it's muted. Because that did happen in the past. And I understand that that's annoying. Hello Darky Kitty, welcome. Hey, thank you for the 24 months. Who am I to deny death? That sounds like some old quote that, like, I don't know, Buddha said, or maybe Genghis Khan, or some kind of figure like that. Okay, now here... Yeah, I can go up. I'll leave that there for now. But at least I have a way up there. I won't deny death. That does sound like a band name. Oh, I need to open this. How much can we charge for this thing? 20 bucks. We gonna be rich. Wait, I just had 2 months, Jason, but you're already for 31 months. I think you were on a 2-month streak. My apologies for that. I just saw the notification in the activity feed. You know what? Let's add some benches and bins. Let's not add Professor Bins, though. That will make it very, very boring. Ooh, I see some pukies. From probably the wild mice, and very shortly also the Lupin coaster. What? Quote 507 is a quote and a half. Do you even remember saying this? No, but you know, let's say the average stream takes 2.5 hours. I've done, you know, let's say on average I've streamed about, let's say 100 times a year. That's 250 hours a year. We've been doing quotes for about, well, nearly 3 years. So that's, let's say, 700 hours in total. It's going to be kind of difficult to remember stuff. I mean, I sometimes barely remember what I ate for dinner 3 days ago. So, yeah. Stremmed. Hey, if dream becomes dreamt, then stream becomes stremmed. Some of these out of context quotes make Marcel seem insane. Hell yeah. Yibbidibidibidibidoo. I am insaneroo. Woo! How wide is this? I believe this is just too wide, right? This corridor. Yeah, it's just the road, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make this a truly horrific place to live. Right. Whoa, just in time. My god, I hope my mom didn't hear that. That's horrifying. Imagine someone building a path and Ferris wheels on top of the road through your city. I would sue you as a homeowner for destroying the city. And I would have much more expensive lawyers. And draw out the process so you can't afford it anymore. And I have plenty of money. And will make you go bankrupt trying to sue me. Yeah, I'm not a NIMBY. I'm a YABY. Not... Instead of not in my backyard, I'm... Yes, in your backyard. A YABY. No, wait, this needs to be... Why do I have trouble selecting colors? Is it... I think my mouse is acting up a bit. I don't know. Well, that's the most horrifying road I have ever seen through a village. The deathly quote with your mum is indeed deathly. I mean, if you quote anything that has never been put in a quote, it'll just show the latest one. That's why you saw that. We got a top spin. And yes, I don't care that we have dead ends here. Oops, someone made round there. Not my problem, not my problem, not my problem, not my problem, because I am still alive. What is that quote? 812. That's quite a recent one. I mean, it's 2023, so not that recent, but, you know, relatively recent. Still, though, like, I'm surprised that I said it, but yeah, I do have a train sucking fetish still. That doesn't go away. Judge me all you want for it. But you will have to answer to Jesus for that. Thank you for the follow, Rockstar. Okay, I think it's time to advertise again. Well, someone did cheer in Nightbot. That doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Okay, we've kind of built up this bit. Let's buy some more land and stuff. Hey, it does work if ADDF Toxic does it. Why, thank you for the bits. Do you think the people living next to the park are happy with the noise of the park? I mean, you're not asking me because you generally wonder whether I think that. You already know the answer. And the answer is a resounding hell yeah. If you're deaf. Imagine being deaf and then just getting this heist here for such a low price. Now, you know what? I'm just going to make that the ground floor. There we go. I bet the prices have gone way down since you built a freaking park in the neighborhood. Yeah, I know, right? Like, this is a great solution to homelessness. Because you don't need a lot of money for this, so people can afford a home much quicker. Can afford rent much quicker, or mortgage or whatever. So, to solve homelessness, we should build theme parks inside, in the middle of villages. The houses will become cheaper. And people will be able to afford them better. I'm a genius. I solved homelessness. In frickin' Roller Coaster Tycoon. Use roller coasters as public transportation. Maybe a bit. They would have to be free though, and my roller coasters aren't free. So that would not work that well Unless they're free, or some kind of special tickets for the people living there. Make the city paper entry. The entire city. You don't have money? Too bad. You can't go back to your home. Now that will be dystopic. No, not dystopian. Dystopic. To be fair, I wouldn't mind living next to an amusement park. Next to where I live, there used to be a moving carnival of some sort. They used to do every 3 years or so. They don't do it anymore. I miss it. Yeah. Every 3 years, right? For maybe a few weeks. It's a little bit different than every single goddamn day of your life. Forever. I'll check on merry-go-round guy in a minute. Okay, that's a... I need brakes here. Although, no, I just need... I need to beat down one more. That'll work. I thought all the village inhabitants were paid actors. Paid by who? Not by me. I'm not spending that kind of money. I just put some blow-up dolls in there and they'll be fine. Does this one be long enough? 209 meters. It be long enough. It be getting no stat penalties. Nice. Merry-go-round guy is still there. Why is there an underscore instead of a dash? As the second dash. Oh well. It's in his name now. Poor fella. Is this thing never getting fixed? Or has it... Hang on. Yeah, it's just the mechanic was a bit away. How about this one? Oh, yeah. Ooh, 288. It's way longer than it needs to be. Quite like it. Alright. A cash machine here, of course. The most important stall of all. Ooh, we got a launched free fall. Whoa. I kind of don't have space for the launched free fall. Because we only have this 4x4, because... Well, no, I can't actually do my spiral slide here. Okay, so what if we do this here? And then... Yeah, well, that won't fit there. Trying to see if I can fit 2 more rides here. That's kind of my goal. This one won't fit anywhere. Well, no, definitely not. Definitely not. What we can do, of course, is a microcaster. That's... Can we build another microcaster there? Or like... Okay, well we can build a thing there. But we need to build it there. It's called Super Dense Urban Park, but it's just custom. It's just Urban Park. Trying to get rid of the burn-in from accidentally leaving on Google Chrome. Ooh, my mom has a little burn-in on her phone. But Like, until I saw hers, I didn't know that still happened. Ooh, you know what we can do? We can do a little boat hire. Well, we'll actually have to raise the water, because support limits. Actually, no, we can't do a boat hire. We don't have the space for that. Never mind. Okay, so what if we shorten that queue? Most of it's gone away from putting on Twitch. So it's not real burn-in then, is it? Because if it's real burn-in, it doesn't go away. I'm putting it there. No, that won't work either. I need the maze or the motion sim. For now, this'll do. Oh, right, that's a single car. Actually, never mind then. I still need the maze or the motion sim, though. What we can do is just build it, but build it longer. Then we don't have the excuse for... Yeah, if we build it here, we can still build a maze. That'll work. Perfect. Haringsla? What the hell is haringsla? I mean, haring in sla, which is like herring lettuce. But why? Why would you ever do that to yourself? No one likes herring. If you do, no you don't. Okay, yeah, no, that won't fit. Isn't herring like one of Holland's favorite fish? No. There are a few weird people that eat raw herring with onions. But that's only a few. We'll be making some real bank. This is definitely the most profitable coaster in the park. Look at that. 3,000 an hour. Even with 2 laps. And we charge 20 bucks for it. It's ridiculous. You're right, it's only 28 seconds long. Haringsla is the name of Monty Python fish slap dance in Dutch. Oh, I've never seen that. So, I wouldn't know. What are the most profitable rides in this park? Yeah. Looping Coaster 1 by far. Then the Steel Wild Mice 1. Then, ooh, Wooden Wild Mouse, ooh, 2. Then most profitable non-coaster. Top Spin 1. Raw herring and onions sounds pretty good. No, it's fish. It's raw fish. No, 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 no. Don't do that to yourself, my friends. Okay, I need that to be somewhere else. I'll just use this space for that. Sushi is raw fish. Yeah, I've never had sushi in my life. And I don't want any either. Like, fish is not nice, but, you know, I can live with fish. Raw fish, I'm like... Do you even like yourself if you eat that? Like, are you sadistic? Hey, Skylar, what's up? So you haven't tried it? Of course not. It's raw fish. That says enough. Like, I don't eat anything raw. I eat everything only cooked. I even boil my water before I drink it. Imagine that. I mean, obviously, some places you have to do that because contaminated water. But imagine someone living in like the Netherlands or some place like this, and just boiling their water, and then just letting it cool down again, right? Just to cook it before you eat it. But until I said that, everything was true. I don't like fish, unless it's smoked salmon. I love that. I don't like fish. And especially raw fish, it's like, just the thought of it makes me shudder. Do you peel or boil your salt? I put my salt in the microwave. What about shellfish, like lobster, crab? I mean, I've had, what's it called? What are those things called? Shrimps. I've had shrimps, and they weren't too bad. Salt in the microwave. Why? Because we're memeing about stuff at the moment, and it's all nonsense. How much do I actually have in construction rights here? Yeah, I thought so. Quite a large area. Like, a really large area. Just buy everything right now. I've never expanded this far in Urban Park. Okay, that's all I can buy. I don't think I've ever had crap or... crap. Crab. Or, what's the other thing called? Lobster. But I'm not sure. I may have had it at some point. Squid, octopus, caviar. I've never had caviar. I've had squid, which was alright. But I wasn't a fan of it, really. Have you had salmon roe? What is salmon roe? Is that a meme that are like salmon roe your ass or whatever you're gonna say now? Oh, it's salmon eggs. I thought it might have been something like Ligma. You know? The world's Ligma. Ligma balls. But no, it's an actual thing. I don't think I've ever had it. So, probably not. Salmon, row your boat. That's such an innocent Ligma style joke. And I kind of love it. They use salmon roe on sushi and other dishes. Well, as we've established, I've never had sushi. Thank you for the follow, KMS0593. 0593, isn't that the area code of Emma? Name the park. What do you want to name it? Oh, Salmon Row. Salmon Row. You want to drown guest 3232. I think you're a bit... oh, we got a Vandal. I think you're a bit ambitious. Are you? Yes, you are. You're a bit ambitious. We're not at 3200 yet. Well, we suddenly got a whole lot of channel point redeems. Name the red micro corkscrew. Karlach is hot. What's Karlach? Honestly, with all of these things, I'm like, what kind of joke are people gonna say here? Karlach your ass. Okay, anything with 32. I can do that. No 932, no 1032, no 1132. We have 1232. You will die, you will die, bye bye, you will die, you will die, bye bye, you will die, you will die, bye bye, drowning. I guess it's Twitch wanting interaction with us. The thing popped up suggesting us to redeem the stuff. Oh, did it? Interesting. You need a space between it, six-fingered man, to get the quotes. Could we possibly fit another ride in here? Most likely not. We already have 3 rides, among which, you know, a sizable coaster, I guess. It's at least not tiny. Marcel, sing your Die song at Idols. That's an old program. It's all Holland's Got Talent now. Does X Factor still exist? You know, I want an adult show named called Sex Factor. And that would be interesting. It seems like all I got these days is about drowning and the death. To be honest, that's most of the stuff I talk about. Surely someone has already made that, right? Hang on, let me have a look. Yep. The Sex Factor is an online reality TV series produced by X Hamster, where 8 men and 8 women compete to become a porn star. The 16 contestants had never had sex on camera prior to the series. There are mentors and judges. That's hilarious. There's one season of 10 episodes. Occasional death is the spice of life. We've probably been a Stardew stream where I said that. Well, maybe RCT, could be anything really. TurboTax ads on Twitch. Yeah, I've heard that like TurboTax charges you money to do your taxes for you, like it's an American company. Like in the Netherlands, it's entirely free to do your taxes. I mean, not for me. I mean, it could be free, but I pay a company to do it for me. Because I ain't doing all this business self-employed taxes myself. Like, I'm very incompetent in that kind of area. But, you know, back before I had this job, this YouTube job, it would just be, you would, just from the government, you know, just download some program from the government. A lot of stuff would be pre-filled in. You added some relevant numbers and then you submit and, you know, that'll be it. There's nothing about taxes. You mean in the quote list, or? I do my own ZZP taxes, but it can get messy. Oh yeah, you can do it. You can do it yourself. Like, it's not impossible. It's just impossible for me because I know I'm shit, absolutely shit at administration. It's just, you know, executive dysfunction combined with just not being good at that anyway. I'd be way too late doing my tax every year. I've already been late. There's nothing terrible, but you know, just because that kind of administration I suck at. So I need some kind of company that I can just send all my invoices and being paid by Google and all that kind of stuff. That they handle it for me. Which I have. ADHD and taxes is antithesis. Yeah, I don't have ADHD, I have Asperger's, but for this kind of thing it's pretty similar. I actually paid surprisingly little taxes, at least for the first 3 years, because there's a lot of deductibles when you're just starting out as an entrepreneur. And I don't make that much anyway. So it's not like I make 100k, not even close. God, I wish. So yeah, I don't pay that much. But my brother knew someone that, like, it was a bunch of years ago, knew someone who made a ton of money through YouTube. They forgot about taxes being a thing. They spent it all. And then a year later, when tax season came around and they had to pay it, they were like, oh shit. Like, I have no idea who it was. Like, my brother just told me this story, like, years ago. But that must have been pretty shit. Accidental tax fraud. I mean, if you can't pay your taxes because you don't have the money, I'm sure that there's, you know, you can get some kind of deal from the government, yeah, paying installments or whatever, probably. I don't know, because I've never had that. You know, and that was kind of, you know, a little bit, when I started making money, a little bit of a cautionary tale for my brother from like, hey, you know, be sure you keep at least enough money around for that when tax season comes. But the thing is, I don't really spend money. I don't buy stuff, so it doesn't, it's not like I was gonna be out of money anyway. Why did I do a stand-up coaster? I need this. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do a stand-up coaster here. I need the steep turns. Well, do I? Screw it. Speaking of not having fun, there's having a 103 Fahrenheit fever count. Well, I do believe that is what we call in the business not fun. So, yeah, I'd say that counts. What's the biggest purchase you've made? This computer, I think. This computer was 2,100 bucks. Oh, euros. Which is slightly different than bucks. Yeah, I think that's the biggest. See, I can't go around that corner. That won't fit. Oh, hang on. I can just keep on going here, because that's... I own that bit. Thank you for the follow, Dan Gotinez. Okay. I need... Right. We'll put a photo section here. And then an ass bend. And we'll put a loop. Yeah, why not a loop? No, the loop won't fit. Yeah, and if I do a loop there, then we won't have enough speed. There really is not much space here, is there? We can do a loop later. We'll just go up and down a bit, like, for now. That'll be fine. Because now we can do a loop the other way. There we go. God, this is a mess. I think other than my car, the most expensive thing I've bought was my guitar. Guitar is also among the more expensive things I've bought. Was about 800 euros, 850, something like that. But yeah, not even close to this computer. Do student loans count? I wouldn't say. You're not really... I mean, no, you're borrowing money. That's not the same thing as buying something. Which guitar? A Brian May Red Special. I'm left-handed, so that costs even more. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Left-handed guitar. You're also left-handed. No, I'm not. Biscury is. Right, no, sorry. I'm only here form Mr. Kibbs is. Or form... Or... Usernames are hard. Alright, we got a weird coaster here. I'm not sure this will make it. I wonder how many guests think of a chimney in the queue line. Yeah, it's a bit eclipsed a little bit. Okay, yeah, it will make that. With good amount of speed left over at the top. And down it goes. And that's the coaster. Doesn't even look that odd. Okay, stats are decent for, well, probably reasonably good for a stand-up, but anyway. Alright. Imagine living here, like, just, there are heights below here, right, that are just completely covered with, with queue line and rides. You're literally living under a theme park. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm disappointed that it doesn't launch them into the hillside. Hey, I don't always kill guests. Just sometimes. This is quite a decent coaster, and it's immediately quite popular as well. This coaster can get you a lot of ladies. Because the ladies love to stand up. I know I do. And I'm just one chromosome away from being a lady, so if I do, the ladies do too, right? Marcel, what was that? The truth? Like, if I got an X chromosome instead of a Y chromosome, I'd be a lady. That's how biology works. And I would be an absolutely beautiful lady at that. I would be the prettiest lady to ever make videos about Roller Coaster Tycoon. Also one of the only ones. There are not many. Would it be possible to have Siamese twins with different sexes? I don't know. I'm not a biologist. Could be. But honestly, I have no idea. I've heard of weirder things, so... yeah, sure, why not? Drown a female guest. Well, we'll just turn on... the female, never mind, we'll turn on guest names. So that we can see that. Obviously a name doesn't say everything. But if we drown someone like Amanda W, very likely to be a lady. Amanda's lucky though, I can't be asked to wait. Emilio, that, no, I was going for an Amber. Amber is also on a ride. Amber N was about to leave the park and is now going to leave the park via a different method. Nope. There we go, drowning. Hey, thank you for the subs, says Intentions. You're already the prettiest man to make videos in our city. Stop taking up all the real estate. I'll just have, like, make myself intersect so that I can be both the prettiest man and the prettiest lady. There's a rare birth defect where you get both sexes, so I thought mixing that with others should be possible. With like a near 0% chance to occur. Yeah, it would be incredibly rare. Siamese twins are already very rare, of course. Siamese twins raise a lot of questions. Like, what if one of them does a crime and is sentenced to death? Or jail? Do both of them get half the sentence? You know, I think a Siamese twin being forced to go to jail, being sentenced to jail, it would be so incredibly rare. Like, has it even ever happened? Is the question. Conjoined twin. Oh right, that's the, in English, the term. Because in Dutch, it is Siamese tweeling. So Siamese twin sounds completely normal for me. Because Siamese tweeling is the like the proper, just standard word for it, term for it in Dutch. Same for me in French, yeah. Same in Portuguese. So it's just English. Is it just that Siamese twin was like the term and someone decided it would be it was offensive and they were like, alright, whatever, we won't use it. Is it a thing like that? Because English seems to be the odd one out here. I need more stuff. Same with pineapple. What's a pineapple? Is that an ananas? I think it started as a term because of a particular set of twins from Thailand, Siam. And people decided it was offensive. I don't know. Of course someone tells me to fire my staff. Well, I'll do the handyman last so that we can have a little bit of benefit from them. Thank you very much, Best Create. You know what, I should fix some of the vandalisms. Ooh, especially there are quite a few. This path is gonna be so incredibly pukey by the end of the 5 minutes. Or realistically by the end of the more time, because I forget that I can already rehire staff. Pineapple in Portuguese is abacaxi. That's a weird thing. Like, imagine saying that. Hello. Would you like an abacaxi? Oh, I love abacaxis. My absolute favorite fruit, the abacaxi. See, it's pronounced as she. I don't care. It's abacaxi. And then someone would say, well, I don't want your abakashi, because I think they are abakashi. Oh! And then you're all like, burn! That house now has a merry-go-round as a roof. Hell yeah. Who wouldn't want a merry-go-round on their roof? What's a soursop? A soursop? A liche? How do you even pronounce that? Like, I've seen those words before, but I don't really know what they are. Rambutan. Presumably that's from Bhutan. Lychee. I think I've heard of lychee nuts. I don't even know what those are, really. Even if you give me the Dutch translation, I still might not know what they are. Rambutan, but it's Southeast Asian. Bhutan is almost Southeast Asian. Lychee juice is great. I don't think I've ever had it. More in the area of Malaysia, Indonesia and others. Okay, so really Southeast Asia, so not just Indochina. Okay, yeah, we can't fit this there because support limits. Okay, we're no longer getting getting flat rides, so no maze and no motion sim. That's unfortunate. I would like one of those. Okay, we're gonna go around here. So we can build into there. We still need an exit. What's your favorite artist or band, Nightwish? Easily Nightwish. And Nightwish have a new album coming out soon. Well, I mean soon, this year. Nightwish was the best when they had Tarja. My favorite albums are the Anat albums. So Dark Passion Play and Imaginarum. Now, I've never played Hearts of Iron 4. Go to your nearest toko tomorrow. What's a toko? Oh, it's an Oriental supermarket apparently. Like again, I'd heard of toko. Like, I knew the term, I just didn't really know what it was. Alright, let's build a roller coaster, shall we? And no, I can't be arsed to get some. Okay, how about a Virgin Aya reel? Okay, I need to know what my land is here. Okay, I got some space left here. Well, no, build a station somewhere. Can I hire staff again? Yes, I can. Let's do that first. Tons of staff. We can afford it. Some mechanics as well to keep the park running. And some entertainers to force happiness into the dumb, thick skulls of the guests. We have a lot of vandalisms to fix soon. Okay. We should not go too low so that we can still build some path under here. I never knew that Urban Park had such a large area of the construction rights in the middle. Okay, we're right at the support limit. What's in the way? To the top spin. Why does that message disappear so quickly? Virginia Reel, more like the spinning wooden wild mouse. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I really like the Virginia Reel though, and I'm not very fond of the spinning wooden or the spinning wild mouse, so there's some kind of difference there for me apparently. Maybe I'm just charmed by wooden rides? I don't know. I can't see into my brain to unlock its darkest secrets. But you guys would like that, wouldn't you? You would absolutely hack into my brain to unlock my darkest secrets. Right, we just received an award for what was that? Worst food in the country. Oh, shut up. Like, we're in England. Whatever food I make can't be worse than whatever food the British eat every day anyway. Right, time to fix all of the benches and bins. Oops, no, I don't want the transparency options. Whoa, that's a lot. The one nice thing about doing this during a thunderstorm is that we don't have to look at the dark, grainy, rain-riddled screen. Vandalism, yes. Yeah, basically. Guests were like, oh no, pukies, let's vandalize stuff, because that'll make me feel better. Guests are just your average 16-year-old from Amsterdam. What's your favorite yum yum noodle flavor? Mate, I don't eat noodles. So, none. Care for a spot of spotted dick? Oh, I'd like to spot your dick. What's your favorite African quadruped? A quadriplegic human. From Africa. No, but for real, I like lions. I'm a big lion fan. So, yeah, lion. I like big cats, basically. I like small cats as well. We have a cat at home, well, my parents' home, called Pookie. And he is the sweetest little thing to ever roam the planet Earth. But I really like big cats. Actually, let's be honest, Pookie is not that sweet. He's a bit of a, you know, an old man, and he can be a bit gnarly. But he's, you know, he's sweet. He wants to rest on top of your belly. And he's so pretty. Did I just... Yeah, there's no space there anymore. Well, there we go. Now there's space. I demand pictures of Pookie in Discord once you stop streaming. I can do you one better. I'll get you a picture right now. Because I have some old ones uploaded to my Imgur account. I know I can find him there. Let's see, scrolling through. God, so many roller coaster related images. And there we go. There's one. Let's oh, there's a good one. There's another good one. Alright. This is Pookie. Isn't he the cutest little thing ever? He is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning, this guy. And here we have another one. He's sitting in his chair, loafing as kitties do. And here, he's the one on the right, bottom right. The other cat is unfortunately not alive anymore. I think it was 5 years ago or so. Car. And maybe, I think even longer. 7 years maybe. And she was called Mouse. The black one. Mouse is Dutch for mouse. Let's see what other pictures I have of him. Oh yeah, another one. Where he's being a croissant. Let's see, I should have more. Oh yeah, that's the one I was looking for. A very cute one of both of them. Look at that. This was when I was still living at home. So that's quite a few years ago. Aren't they cute together? They're brother and sister as well. This was taken in my bedroom, where they sometimes just came in to chill. Was the car named after the cat? After the stuffed animal or the other way around? Neither. They're not my cats. My stepdad already had both of these before we met him. And she was named Mouse by his daughters. Can we all chill in your bedroom? Sure, come on over. Very typical Virginia real stats these. 6.7, 6.0, 6.1. That's... The nausea on this thing is so high. Ooh, 2.75 lateral Gs. We got lucky there. This looks like a fun park. Sure, it looks like a fun park. Does it also look fun to you to live in these highs? Absolutely not. Nope. Thanks for the stream, I'll catch you next one. Alright, see ya, says intentions. But now Pookie is the greatest little kitty ever. Because whenever I come home, which, you know, is fairly frequently, he'll always climb on top of me, sleep on me. And I get to scratch his belly. And I get to drink some water right now. He's becoming something of an old man. He's, I think, 14, 13, 14. I still remember the very first time Pookie allowed me to pet him. Because when we met Roel, my stepdad, he had 2 cats. Well, they had 2 cats. Pookie and Mouse. Mouse was quite affectionate and easygoing and just let basically anyone pet her. Pookie is kind of afraid of people. And also naturally afraid of me. And it was after about 2 months when we were moving out. Because we lived there for 2 months. And it was after those 2 months when we moved out to our new home. We were sitting somewhere outside. And Pookie came to me and actually let me pet him. Which was wonderful. It's so nice when a cat accepts you. Especially if you don't have to live about a lot more years with that cat. As I have had to do with Pookie. Well, had to do sounds like it was a thing I didn't want to do. I loved doing it, of course. The trapped guest, if he didn't... No, I'm not going to drown that trapped guest. He's still there. And he's named Merry-Go-Round Guy. Can't really click on him, but he's still there. And he's not going to drown. Then Annie with a 2000. I'll see if we still have exactly 2000. Yeah, we do. You will unalive. Do you guys cringe when you hear one of your, one of the YouTubers you watch or a video you watch, when they say, in Minecraft or something, ooh, I just unalived instead of I died, or I got killed by a zombie, I got unalived by the zombie. I cringe so hard, and they say it's all algorithm stuff. Mate, I say killing your guests. I talk about, there was a video where I talked about the unstoppable urge to kill your guests. I've never been demonetized. Well, I have, but that was for copyrighted music. I've never been demonetized for anything other than copyrightable music. It's TikTok. Didn't that already happen before TikTok? Or before TikTok became big? Maybe not. I don't have the timeline entirely clear, so it could be. Either way, it makes me cringe hard. Like Captain Sparkles does. I watch his videos sometimes. And it just makes me cringe. It just sounds so off. It could very well be that it's TikTok. As I said, I don't have the timeline entirely right in my head. I am also not entirely right in the head, so that also doesn't help. I definitely know that the Twitch doesn't count. With me talking about drowning and killing guests and double penetration and whatnot. Twitch doesn't give a damn. You know what, we should connect this up. Oh, it's lower than I thought. There we go. I'll save you. I am Marcel, the savior of guests. Imagine if all those homes were open water. Marcel's urge to drown guys would be astronomical. But only guys. I wouldn't drown girls. Because I have chivalry. I don't drown girls. I only drown women. Are Sline and Max doing Sline's sewing homework or are they carnivaling? Max was here for a bit. Sline is probably carnivaling. Yeah, Stein is a guy who carnivals. I definitely am not. I mean, carnival doesn't exist here, but even if it did, I would not be a carnival guy. I would be the guy who with every year, whenever there's carnival and he hears a hint of carnival music, would be like, that damn music, it's too loud, I don't like it. The Superb Owl is tonight in the US of A. I have never watched The Superb Owl. Obviously, I'm not American. And honestly, the only thing I kind of hear about it is people complaining on Reddit about all the, the little playtime and all the time devoted to ads. Okay, again, let's have a little look where we can actually build. I want to have that permanently enabled. But I don't think that's a thing. Oh, we're under there. There we go, that'll work. Marcel is a grumpy old man with carnival. Well, I mean, not really, because, as I said, it doesn't exist here. But I would be, yeah. I would absolutely be the grumpy old man who would be like, oh, loud music and the kid. Well, not really kids these days. I just like my rest. And my calm. Every time I think of carnival, I think of this guy with a full miniature kermis in his bedroom that's undumpered. I totally imagine there's people existing, yeah. That's not me. I have kind of a maxiature kermis right here. Kermis is just like fun fair, like the fair. You know, a few theme park rides, maybe a roller coaster, a lot of the like the slot machine things, and there's kind of claw machines and carnival games, and some big tent where there will probably be people making some noise, like some kind of stage. Are you Walter or Stanley from the Muppets? I don't watch the Muppets. I don't know. I've never heard of Walter or Stanley. There's been an uptick lately in people asking me about things I have no idea about. Why no one ever uses the bit cup on Twitch anymore? What's the bit cup? Marcel is Animal from the Muppets. No idea. Absolutely no idea. Oh, hey, we hit 200 viewers. That's been a while. Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the stream. That one. Invisible right, so we can place the benches. If this is your first stream, say hi in the chat. Let's see how many people will do that. Again, where can I build? Okay, I can... Does that just, like... If I make my paths invisible, and I don't think I have a hotkey for that. Yeah, it doesn't end there. I just hadn't bought some of it. That makes sense. Second or third stream. Yeah, not your first, because I can see when it's your first chat, and it's not your first. The annoying thing here is that we can kind of only build Ferris wheels. Because for any ride that isn't a Ferris wheel, or I guess a maze, you need at least 3 wide. I mean, a maze would work because it's only, because you know it's less than 2. It's 2 or less long. I mean, you could build. Actually, you could build this. That'll work. This will work, but it's a bit clunky. Like that. But yeah, that does actually work. Hang on, do we have that path? I can just try. No, we don't. This is a very cumbersome path to get to the spiral slide, but it's the only way. Never played RCT, but really enjoy your videos. Well, thank you, Drunup. And I'm glad you are enjoying them indeed. This doesn't really look like Urban Park to me, because I never expected Urban Park to be able to look, well, I guess so much like a normal park. This bit looks like a normal park. It's above some heights, but you can't really see that. Finally overcame 5 days of poor executive function. Thanks for the chill stream. Well, I know what that means. So, glad you overcame it, my friend. Fire all the staff. That will give a lot of pukies and stuff. I hope you're ready for a sick fest. That's all the staff gone. Unless we actually... No. Could be that we started with the security guard and I never ever checked. Whoa, we are rich, baby. Oh, actually, we probably need some stalls here. Like, is that too high? No, that fits. And immediately people are using it. Yeah, Mr. Orange. Okay. And some of that. Oh, we can build a balloon stall. I do love me a balloon stall. There we go. Could use a toilet here as well, probably. Won't help with the puke, but I guess it looks nice. Do you know how much the cost is that a guest ever spent in total using a cash machine? There's no limit. I mean, if you're asking how much they get from a cash machine, that's 50 bucks every time. So they cost I think 49 per hour to operate. It doesn't show you, but they do have an operating cost, I believe. Which, you know, is exactly what one guest gets every hour. So if one guest an hour uses it and fully spends it, you're already making money with it. Hey, thank you for the 4 months. Only here for Mr. Gibbs. A sub for the sickness. Oh, were you the one with 103 fever? No, that was, I think, someone with a red name. Either way, if you are sick, I hope you get better soon. Imagine being an employee of this park and you live in one of those homes. Just jump down a path and boom. Yeah. Just casually jump down like a 12-meter drop or a 9-meter drop. Casually. Even just 2 units is 3 meters. Oh, the fire stopped. Oh! I just forgot. I just forgot that I did that whole for the sickness thing. That's the thing as a streamer, right? You say so many different things that you just forget what you say. Why can't I have both paths and that one on at the same time? Bloody hell. I definitely need to build a path that way. And kind of go around here. I probably should first build like a right here. So that I can then connect it to there. Let's build a micro loop. There we go. Alright, we need to go over those highs. How can we... No, we can't go around. Okay, no problem. There we go, that works. We don't need to go that low. And then we'll just get the queue line. Very simple. And that doesn't work. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, no, I screwed that up. Mr. Very Simple. Alright. We'll do it like that, man. That'll work. Finally. And good stats. You know, we can probably launch it a little bit faster. Is that still safe? No, it's not. Is this safe? Yeah, just on the edge of death. I like that. The local council for this town must hate their residents. Absolutely. Oh, look at how close to death that was. We have even more guests now. Will it die? That is the question. To die or not to die? Well, they're toast. That was so dramatic. So absolutely dramatic. I think we should tone it down a notch. Now, whose fault was that? Hey, they have mass. If those guests were completely weightless, if they had severe anorexia, I just lowered the speed. Why does it crash again? If they were severely weightless, then they would not have died. It's not my fault. Anyway, I can rehire staff. Hey, look at that. The park rating ain't so hot. I think that's mostly puke, actually. Because I saw the change from the crash, and that was there, but that was not very significant. There we go. Park rating is going up again already. Must be heavy air. Heavy air would be lovely, because that means it goes slower, because more friction, right? So heavy air would save guests. Okay. How many pukies do we have? Well, I meant vandalisms. Not as many as last time, I think, actually. Even though I think I took 2 minutes longer to rehire staff. That's a rather interesting development. Park rating is almost back up to 999 already, even though we had death. It's honestly ridiculous how low the penalty for death is. It kind of makes, like, from a game balance perspective, it makes sense. Because crashes were sometimes just unavoidable in RCT1. And to fail an entire multi-hour scenario just because you got an unlucky crash. It could still happen, like if it happened right at the wrong moment. But let's say if you got penalized it for about a year, then that would be just, you know, there would be too many chances to fail it. And so that wouldn't be fun. From a realism perspective though, if someone dies on a ride due to the ride, then that's a big no-no for a park. I think that's everything fixed. There might be, there are still some vandals walking around. Security guards would be useful, but I can't be arsed. I'm not using security guards, they're useless. And also they would only be useful for a very short amount of time. Like between when I rehire staff, because they get fired with the staff, and when they stop vandalisming. It could have been a fail condition in the scenario editor, no crashes. There could have been so many of those things, right? Okay, just remind me, we have nothing in between there. It's all, like, we've basically used up the space here. Obviously, we can still, like, build more here if we want to, but we've basically built up all that space. Now, the only space left is here, and we have quite a lot of, well, section here. of paths that we have available. Here we have quite a sizable area where we can just build rides. So let's build a ride we don't have yet. In the form of Le Coaster Le Wood. Actually, let's not do that because it doesn't got steep turns. I want steep turns for this coaster. Does this thing have steep turns in vanilla? Oh wait, no, we do actually. I mean, that. I meant in RST1, but we do get the RST2 version here. I think this didn't exist in RST1 actually. Did it? Yeah, no, it did, but we got like different cars for it. Was it a compact invert that didn't exist? I don't know. This is confusing, because there are patches of land that we own here. But we can just build through it anyway. Because in between we own all the construction rights. And I'm just gonna build a coaster as best I can here, and we'll see what happens. We still don't have a lot of space. That's... Ooh, this is going to be an interesting element. Because we'll twist back and do another half loop. What do you call that element? That's it's kind of like a squashed banana roll, maybe? Oh, we do get the RST1 version, actually, because we don't get banked turns here. That's just a weird Cobra roll. Yeah, someone took like the bottom of a Cobra roll and bended it upwards. Bend it? Bent. Kind of looks like a tongue with no balls. It's not what I see in it, but it's kind of like those ink blotches, right? Everyone sees their own thing. We see what we want to, yeah. And I want to see a very beautiful, sexy Smurf. And that's what I see in this. Oh, we're not quite at the right height. Now we are. Oh, wait. Oops. That works. I made a hot dog bun and dueling ketchup and mustard coaster once. Oh, that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. Alright. Okay, there stops our ownage of the park. That is above some path. Okay. It's not the prettiest path I've ever seen. But it'll work, it'll work, it'll work. And that's a connection. It's quite a neat, kind of compact coaster, isn't it? I'm quite fond of this, what I just built here. I think it's nice. I think it looks nice. Ooh, now that's a statement. That's a hell of a statement. That Cobra roll looks so rough. Yeah, they'll be fine, don't worry. I mean, it's only the first half loop that's rough. Because then you go into it with way too much speed. The turn bit at the top is entirely fine. That's the part, like this bit, right at the very top. Because when you go from vertical to upside down in a very, very short amount of time. It needs some brakes. No, it doesn't. It's fine. You know, if the station brakes give out, death. That's what we're all here for, right? That's what we're all here for. Ooh, we just for a short moment had 369,000 park value, which is very nice. Very, very, very nice. Park value has been stagnating, but now it's gone up again. This has been going up steadily. And we are making 30k a month, a little bit more than that, about 100k in 3 months. This corner of the park is going to end up at Crash City. We've had only one crash so far, and that was entirely preventable if the guests weren't so goddamn fat. So don't blame me for any deaths. Okay, let's see what the most profitable rides are. Imagine building this without a cash machine. Oh, it would take absolutely forever. That's why I gave myself a cash machine. Stand-up coaster 1 is the most profitable. Has a good throughput. You can charge a good amount for it. Then Looping Coaster 1. Which has a slightly lower price now, especially because we have multiple Looping coasters in the park. A Roto Drop, yeah, you can charge a lot for that, 1920. And it has like not too bad a throughput. Virginia Reel, Wild Mouse, ooh, 2. And ooh, Looping Coaster. Okay, they're technically zeros, because I wanted them to be first in the list. But pronouncing it as ooh is nice. Okay, profit per or total profit. Looping Coaster 1, obviously, by far actually. And Stand-Up Coaster is gonna beat Karlach is Hot anytime now. It's only a little over 100 difference. Yeah, there, make some good money again. And Stand-Up Coaster is in the lead now between those two by $5.30. And now Karlach is Hot is in the lead again. There's also a battle between Wooden Wild Mouse and Ooh 2. Who is Karlach? I have no idea. Someone told me to name it that. And now the Stand-Up Coaster in the lead again, and it will slowly build out its lead because it is making more money. Queue length. Hey, that was at 69 for a bit. Looping Coaster 1. Very nice. Generally short queues. If we look at queue times, the Ferris wheel. It does do 2 rotations. That doesn't help for the queue time. What? Those down were 30. I guess those went down. Oh, those with the high percentage went down during the no staff time. You can see that 5 of them went down early in the no staff time. Guest's favorite. Looping Coaster 1 is the most favorited ride of all. Of course it is. Most excitement. Looping Coaster 1. Looping Coaster 1 is just the best ride in the park. Least exciting, Ferris Wheel 2 with only 0.85. What? How is that one so much lower than the others? Does it, like, is it the only one that gets, like, no path bonus or anything? Because it's, I guess, on the ground? I mean, you have water below it, but, you know. Do all the other ones, like, have... I mean, these don't have path... No, they do have path under it, of course. They're built on top of path. And that's why they get the bonus. It's not my path. I can't delete it if I wanted to. I didn't build it. But there's a road below there, which is built of path. And that's why this Ferris wheel is the worst in the park. And that's interesting. I didn't think that would be a thing. Intensity. Looping goes to 1. It wins at all the stats. It won't win at nausea. That will, I think, be Rotodrop 1. Or the Virginia Reel, maybe? No, yeah, Rotodrop 1. The intensity and the nausea are always the same on the Rotodrop. I remembered that correctly. So, it's quite high at 8.54. That gives a lot of pukies. Let's have a look at the stalls. Chip Shop 2 is the most popular one. Well, most profitable one anyway. Most popular one is Balloon Stall 2. It does help that it's kind of at a way that guests walk into it. So it sells a lot of balloons, because just by guests walking into it and being happy enough to want to get a balloon. How do these two do? These do. 3 toilets for 2,300 guests. That's not a lot. But it'll do. It'll do. This info kiosk, 0 per hour. Is it reachable? Well, there's just not a lot of guests here, I guess. But okay, no, it sold nothing. Where is it? I don't see it. Lowering, lowering. No, yeah, it's unreachable. There we go, that's better. Regional naming is interesting. Didn't know the game did that. Chip Shop or Fry Stall in the US. Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. The US generally has crapper names for custom rides. Because here in Diamond Heights, you have Doppelganger, which I believe in America was just called Wooden Wild Mouse 1. Or Roller Coaster 1, or whatever the default was in RST1. Which is really weird. Because these were still called Arachnophobia and Claustrophobia. So I don't know why Doppelganger. It could be a mistake, I guess. Do you know how handymen are coded? Like in the way... when they're attracted to puke. They're not attracted to puke. Handymen don't have a puke fetish. They don't have a puke radar. They just clean it whenever it's on their path. Same goes for everything. For what handymen do. The only staff that are specifically heading for places are mechanics. When they head for a ride, of course. You know what? I think the park is finished. We could still build a little bit behind this, but it's mostly just weird paths. Wait, I reloaded it. Oh, no, never mind. It's mostly just, you know, there's a little bit of space there, but these coasters kind of finish it nicely off at the end. So I think this is going to be the stream for tonight. Well, I don't think that, I know that. And I had fun building this park. I had a lot of fun. So let's see who I can raid. And give all your love to... Let's see who's online. Gizmo Cat. Oh, I raided Gizmo Cat before. He's playing Roman Village, actually. Another RCT1 scenario. Alright. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on Wednesday again, and I'll send you to Gizmo Cat. Have a good stream. Have a good night. Have a good raid. Have a good whatever. I don't care. Just have a good one, alright? And sleep tight. Bye-bye.